Okay, here's my combination valve. I was in my Dodge Dakota, and this was basically all these have hydraulic lines going to it. Like the master cylinder goes here, the one going to the front goes here, and the rear goes here. And the reason I took this apart is because it's old and nasty, and basically this made my ABS light and my brake light stay on. And the reason why is because this here is an electrical switch, and inside here there's a little shuttle valve that slides like this. So if you lose brake pressure here or lose brake pressure here, it slides one way or the other, and it causes this switch to ground out and the light to come on in your dash. Well, mine has been stuck to one side, and no matter what I tried to do bleeding wise, I power bled them, vacuum bled them, manually bled the brakes, and this just would not move. It's basically stuck in here, and I can verify that by using a meter and putting it on, ohms, and when I touch it together, you see a continuity. Same thing here. When I touch here, see, it's grounded out right now through the housing, because that slide is slid one way, and it caused this to activate, and it stayed that way, and it's stuck. So what I'm going to try to do is take this thing apart, clean it up, put it back together. I tried finding a replacement for it, and I think this thing has been discontinued. So I'm going to take it all apart, let it soak, clean it up, try to get it to work and break that shuttle valve free, hopefully. This here's a 5/8. I don't know if you can see in there, but that's the switch. Basically, this thing, as the slide valve in there moves one way or the other, it pushes up on this switch, makes the switch close and ground out. This here's a 3/4. Just going to try to pop this off. Jeez. I'm going to set this on the ground and step on it and try to get it to break. Okay, that works. There's a little spring. I don't know what this is. Well, that's what was in there. Try to, I don't know if I can pull that out or not. There we go. Oh, that's crusty. Look how nasty that is. Oh, geez. No wonder the stupid thing doesn't work. That's pretty nasty. Alright, got that all out. Now I'm going to try to take this one apart. Got to go get a bigger socket. Be back. Okay, that fits. 22 millimeter. Let's try that. Same thing, I'm going to sit on the floor and step on it and try to break it free. Well, I had to stick this in here and use a breaker bar and pop that nut off. Oh, it should come off now. Yep. That was crazy. Yeah, this thing just doesn't want to come out. Jeez. There we go. Alright, well, just going to try cleaning all this crap out. Just going to clean this up, put it back together. Okay, I cleaned these parts up really good. I took everything apart, cleaned out the inside. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see, but cleaned this out the best I could. And there's a little hole through here. What I did was this piece here is the piece that fits in there like this. And as you can see, like this notch right here lines up with where this part goes, and so that this sits in here like this. And what was happening was this thing was stuck like this. And it was when this thing moves inside the bore. I basically took this all apart. All these O-rings, it was nasty and black, and this part came apart like this, and I cleaned up all this really good. I mean, cleaned up everything, took these O-rings off, pulled the slide piece off, just cleaned this all up the best I could, and put this back. And also, I took a brush with some Dawn soap, stuck it down the bore, and I was cleaning this up real good, got it real clean. Now I'm going to put everything back together. These are not supposed to be serviceable. These are, but they don't really make these anymore. So, I was trying to clean it up. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see. I'm just going to put this back together the way I think it goes, and hopefully I'll be able to get it to go back. This part, make sure this part fits down in there. Now this part falls off pretty easy, so it goes on like that. It goes like that. Ow. Okay. Yeah, this little gasket goes right there. This goes down in this bore like this. Okay, that pushes down in there. This spring goes over the top of that. This part goes right here. And it kind of hard. You got to push it down. This is fighting me. I think I got it. Okay. Kind of make sure this O-ring's pushed in right. It looks like it is. Okay, let me get this and just make it hand tight. Okay, that's on there. Okay, here's the part that's hard to see, but I got to make this shuttle valve line up. That's the hard part. I don't know if this will work or not, but this is how I got to do it. This part slides in like this. Got this all put back together, and I'm hoping this will slide right in. But I got to keep an eye on this part, because I want that to line up. What I found works is you got to get a little wire hanger. You can look down in there and push this. You can, the end of see the end of, that's where the little hole is, that's the end of the slide mechanism. You can push that from this end, and then you just go through the hole and push it. Try to show you what I'm talking about. See how it's moving? Went too far. Now I'm going to push from this end. Oh, went too far. Well, it's almost there. I don't know if you can see that, but the little notch is almost. Oh, that's perfect right there. Okay, finally got it. Now we can test it by sticking this part back on. Okay, let me see if it's still grounded out. I don't think it is.
You eat one. Maggie! Maggie, get.
It's open now.
Maggie! Don't yell at her. Pick it up and hand it to her. Okay, come on and sit down. Thank you, bud.
Okay. This here is a holding tool. It's just a plastic tool that you screw this in and it holds it while you bleed down your brakes so the slide doesn't move. And that's just a holding tool. So let me show you. I'm going to put this in so that I hold that there.
No, you're eating. We gave her a piece. She doesn't
Okay.
eat anymore. It'll make her sick.
Now, Now that piece won't slide anymore. At least it shouldn't. Nope, not sliding now. It's holding it like it should. So I'm going to use that to hold that piece, hold that slide piston in place. And I'll put it back on my truck and bleed my brakes, and hopefully that'll fix it. Well, that's done.